Hey there. In this video, we'll talk about how to re-authenticate your social accounts. So first step, you'll want to log into Tint. And as the next step, what we'll do is navigate to the top right-hand side. You'll see your name or email and the organization, and we'll click this arrow to go to our team settings option. In the team settings section of the platform, we will navigate down to social accounts over here in this column of options. And if you've received an email or you notice that your content is not ingesting, chances are that we do need to re-authenticate that social account. Now, the best option for us will be to navigate down through all of the social accounts that have been authenticated, find the one that you need to re-authenticate, and likely you'll see a resolve button here. If you don't, but you're sure that it is something that needs to be re-authenticated, you could always select the ellipsis or the ... option here and select reauthorize. Before you click reauthorize or the reauthorize button within this ... drop down, please keep in mind that any of these social platforms will try to use whatever credentials you already have authenticated in the browser, meaning if you're logged into Facebook, you're logged into Twitter, for example, they will try to use that account that you're logged into in order to automatically authenticate the account. So if you have your personal account and not the personal account that's tied to the business account, but your personal account that's tied to nothing at all, that would be relevant here, go ahead and log out first. Just in this browser, you don't have to log out of everywhere if you're using Chrome and Safari and Firefox. If you're just using Chrome for this instance, pull up Facebook, pull up Twitter, log out of those. And then when you're ready, click this button. Now, if you are already logged into the correct account, go ahead and click this button either way. It will be a much simpler process, actually. And from that perspective, when you select this option, you're already logged in, an automatic process will happen and it will re-authenticate. If you are not logged in or you're logged into the wrong account, it will throw an error. And if you're not logged in specifically, it will open up a new window that you'll see on your screen that will allow you to type in your credentials for the correct account. Once you press enter after putting in the correct credentials, this will disappear. And shortly after, I'd say just a few minutes probably, your content will start to ingest again in the Tint board that you're working with at that time. Now, one quick note, let's say that you are actually going to be authenticating a new account. Let's say that an old teammate has left or is unavailable at that time, but you really need to get started. If you wanted to, let's say that the account is that's authenticated is the one that's working with those social connections, the hashtag Purdue, that you really need to work with at that time, or you need to transfer those over. The options that we have are to add your own connection if you need to, select from any of the options that we have available. And from the existing social accounts that were there before you created your own, you can go to the ... option here for that particular row, and you can transfer those social feeds. So if someone's left, you need to authenticate your own account and then get started with that same social feed. You don't need to delete everything, but you will be able to transfer those social feeds and then move on with ingesting more content. A quick note, any account that we delete that has an active social feed, if you delete that social account, it will also delete that social feed. So before you delete any accounts, please go ahead and transfer those to an existing account or the right contact or the right contact profile before you delete that account. That should cover everything that we would need in order to be successful when considering authenticating and re-authenticating your social accounts. But if you ever have questions, feel free to reach out to us at success@tintup.com. And thank you so much.